As the film proves, musical success can come from the most unlikely of places.
Yeah, here's Carrie with the story of how a piece of wallpaper held the key to one of the best-known power ballads of the 80s.
Do you
Ready?
grab?
Here it comes.
It's the killer track that took Cutting Crew to the top of the charts in more than a dozen countries around the world. But it's a song that almost never happened, written by a singer who'd lost his band and had to move back home to live with his mum and dad here in the village of Nutley, East Sussex.
It would have been 1985. I was 26 and I'd just come back from Canada. I'd been a minor pop star. We had a hit record and it had fallen over, that was it was done. And I came back and mum and dad were like, oh, not you gang.
Did your parents get rock and roll?
They totally got it. Yeah, they backed me.
Haven't known anything different. Also move all the furniture up one end and the boys would come in with their drum kits and amplifiers. Yes, it was lovely.
You were always supportive, weren't you?
Very supportive. Very proud.
But now Nick had to start again from scratch.
What happened was, the millions that I'd made in Canada, I bought a keyboard and I used to set up just there. Above that keyboard, I would stick these wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
There's all my little ideas that I had for lyrics or titles or whatever. And so I would sit at the keyboard and just glance up and sing a line as I saw it. Must have been some kind of kiss.
How are you getting the inspiration even for these phrases?
That might have been a year earlier. They're just kind of fragments because it's oblique. You're not quite sure what's going on there. Is it about love? Is it about death? So I think that was the magic of using this.
The track finally came together after Nick was reunited with an old flame.
I Just Died in Your Arms. It's about a night, and I remember saying those words and thinking, well, that's a pretty damn good title.
I'm just imagining you thinking, OK, that was really rather lovely. I now just need to go and write something down.
Oh, I know. It's a clumsy story. It's a true story. And that was the moment where it suddenly made sense when I sat down with the chords again.
The title was right there.
It was right there, yeah.
Nick then made a simple demo tape of the track.
I'd moved out of Mum's house by now, so I stayed with a friend called Pete Birch, who'd been in my school band, if you like. So we'd known each other ages. And I recorded it in his lounge.
I would get home from work when he was living there and he'd ask me to put a bit of guitar or a vocal on a track.
So I sing, "Died in your arms tonight." That's me. We needed, "Died in your arms tonight." And within 10 seconds, Pete's giving me a cup of tea saying, I can do that.
And that's what I did, and that's how I sung the original harmonies on Died in Your Arms.
I just died in your arms tonight.
It had a ring to it, it had a vibe which worked.
Convinced he had written something special, Nick set about recruiting a band. And within months, Cutting Crew was snapped up by Virgin Records, who threw resources at them.
We went out to New York and recorded it with 2 hot producers. Your arms was awful. It just didn't work at all.
It died?
Yeah, it died. I said, it's a million miles from anything I had up here. We started accruing the sort of reputation for being a little difficult, especially I did.
They then re-recorded the song in the UK, but Nick decided the backing vocals still didn't sound right.
Well, why don't we call Pete? I mean, Pete sang on the demo. He just turned up and went, "Hello. Died in your arms tonight. Thank you very much." And that was that. And wonderful. I mean, it was just so perfect.
Today, just for the one show, a special acoustic version of the track, with Pete once more on backing vocals, alongside Nick's daughter, Lauren.
I keep looking for something I can't get. Broken hearts lie all around me and I don't see.
It's as old as I am. I was there in Mum's belly listening whilst he was doing the first proper record of it. It's been a song that I've probably heard more than any other in my life. It's been quite defining for me.
I just died in your arms tonight.
I've written 100 songs published now, but you fall into that inevitable, one-hit wonder thing. That's our whopper. We play festivals where we'll be on like 4th on the bill, but play the biggest song on the show, you know. It's a very odd feeling. I'm very proud of that.
Love that song in here.
Oh, we do like it, we do.